This is the first in a series of videos that I will make on drawing the hand. In this video, I'm going to teach you how to draw a pointing hand step by step. I've gone out of my way to make this as easy as possible, and I made 3 resources to help you. The first resource is this video, where I will demonstrate the process for you. The second is a link to step-by-step directions on my website. The third resource is a printable PDF file with big pictures and text. Also check merrillk.com in the coming weeks for printable PDFs for all of my videos. Alright, let's get started. Be sure to pause the video at the end of each step and look at your reference image as much as possible. Step 1. Make 3 ovals that get slightly smaller from top to bottom. Step 2. Put in the 3 connected shapes that I just added. Notice the angle that the top and bottom lines create as they slope inward towards each other. Step 3. Put in the 4 lines that I just added. Notice the direction of each of their curves. Step 4. Put in the shape for the pointer finger. The small banana shape that you see to the left is the fingernail. Do not close the top. Step 5. Close the shape to create the knuckles. Step 6. Put in the triangle shape above the pointer finger. Step 7. Close the shape at the top by connecting the top of the banana shape with the top of the triangle. Notice the creases of skin on the foreshortened finger. Step 8. Put in the shape that sort of looks like a bird's head from the side. Step 9. Make a kite shape below the beak of the bird's head shape. Step 10. Close the shape. Now it's time to shade. You will need a Q-tip or blending stump for this part. Welcome to the shading part. I am starting out with some cross-hatching. I forgot to add a shadow in the step-by-step, and that's what you just saw me do underneath the pointer finger. But that's going to be the darkest part right there, that shadow. And I'm going to go into it later with some of the darker B pencils, the 2B and the 4B. But anyway, yep, that space, that shadow underneath is the darkest part. Also, the spaces in between the fingers is going to be pretty dark. I'm not pressing as hard as I can right away. I'm trying to slowly build up. Later on, you're going to see me use a blending stump like I usually do. And I like to do some hatching on top of that as well. I'm getting the creases in right now. Those are pretty dark as well. Not quite as dark as the shadow. Shortly, you're going to see me work on the edges. Edges are very important. The problem with these step-by-steps is they leave you these solid lines, and really, if you look at your hand right now, you're not going to see solid lines around it. So you're going to see me go in with my eraser in a minute or so and start to soften some of the edges. There are hard edges on the hand, but that's dependent upon the light. I'm going in with the blending tool right now. There we go. Now I'm softening the edges. And I'm using the eraser and the blending tool, and of course the tip of the pencil for that. Shading is a lot of observation, so I recommend that you look at what I'm drawing here, or especially print out the PDF. That should be extremely helpful, and look at the reference images from that. And try to match that as much as possible. Again, notice that the edges are not all going to be the same. Some of them are going to be rough, some of them are going to be a little bit softer, and that's dependent upon the light. But I'm using the tools that I have. I have the blending stump, the eraser, and the pencil tip, and I'm smoothing it out, making it a little bit rougher, as I feel fit. I recommend, especially with the shading part, that you look at the reference image once every 5 seconds. Great habit to get into. For the record, I hate drawing hands. It's my least favorite thing to do. I've gotten a lot of people ask me to do tutorial on hands, and I felt that the best way to do this is the step-by-steps. I always need, that reference image to look for, and I usually merge some of my pictures, or if I'm drawing a character, I usually have the hands from one picture and the body and the face from other pictures, and I definitely need those reference images, and this going forwards hopefully will help you. Uh, a lot of times you don't necessarily need to know something, you need to know where to look. And, I'm going to be, I mean, this is the start of a series on hands that I'm committed to do right now. And, this is just one pose of the hand. But I'm probably going to have 15 to 20 different poses. And of course, I listen to requests. So if anybody is requesting a certain pose for the hand, I'll definitely consider that. Anyway, back to this. It's really a repeat of what I said at the beginning, except now I'm using the darker pencils. Those black pencils are the 2B and the 4B pencils, and I'm finishing up. Uh, I'm using the eraser to create the strong highlights, and I'm using those pencils to create the shadows. I don't want anything to be choppy, so I'm trying to smooth it out. All right, so I hope this helped, and good luck doing it. I put a lot into my videos, so please support my channel and subscribe.